I am pleased to have you return to my Coin Lady channel. Attention, holders of XRP, this is going to be unbelievable to you. We can now accept a huge new market on the XRP ledger at a fairly reliable timetable because the switch has been flipped. Yes, we will be discussing recent events in Japan. The Japanese have been quite vocal about Ripple and XRPL recently, which bodes well for XRP in 2025 and perfectly aligns with the bull market's expected taking off. In this video, I am going to share some price predictions for XRP that I think will astound and delight you. Please hit the like button and watch the video, we need everyone to see this. First, we'll go over the broad strokes of the news, which are generally positive. Trading in Bitcoin and Ethereum is currently live at the Zurich Cantonal Bank in Switzerland. Ethereum and Bitcoin ETFs aren't the only ones. They are genuinely incorporating cryptocurrency into their banking system, and I want it to be crystal apparent. Naturally, I anticipate that many other financial institutions will do the same, and you will soon realize this. Yes, I can tell you that. Bitcoin and Ethereum trading is now available in American banks as well. And this, of course, will generate a tremendous amount of volume. In the long run, I predict that Bitcoin and Ethereum will attract trillions of dollars in investment. This is because, for the majority of the older generation, the question of how to put this technology to use remains unanswered. But when people start using it every day, in their bank accounts, on their credit and debit cards, and in other everyday transactions, they also start using it to send money to their family overseas, using things like XRP. This was instantaneous, they say. That was a steal. I can tell you right now. Cryptocurrency is going to become something that everyone feels compelled to utilize. In light of the fact that this represents a giant step forward for all of humanity, I felt compelled to share it with you. Regarding the Ripple and SEC litigation, we also have some major news to provide. The SEC has agreed to the stay request, and Ripple has filed a letter seeking a stay of the financial position of the court's judgment entered on August 7, 2024. In plain English, this means that Ripple will not hand over $125 million to the SEC until 30 days have passed following the end of the appeal period or the conclusion of any appeal. Holding the monies in a separate account, despite interest collecting, is best since there might be an appealing appeal from the SEC. Put another way, if the SEC is going to appeal nevertheless, it would be foolish for Ripple to give them $125 million since, in that hypothetical case, they would have to pay out much more money. They will pay the fine once the judgment is final, provided the SEC does not file an appeal. After that, we may resume our lives. From what I can tell, the SEC is not going to actually file an appeal. Ripple is only taking precautions in case they do, because it is certainly possible. Simply put, it's the right move for the company. It is now clear that the XRP ledger has also been experiencing significant technological advancements. The XRP ledger is being enhanced with new programmability features. There are two major developments that will improve the programmability of the XRP ledger. The first is the introduction of native smart contract capabilities, which is currently being researched. The second is the introduction of the XRPPL EVM sidechain. Both of these will be implemented soon. In order for the XRPL to be able to talk to other blockchains, including Ethereum, which use the Ethereum virtual machine sidechain, which basically just allows interoperability between all these chains, and makes bridging and all that much easier, it is absolutely critical to develop the EVM sidechain as much as possible. To sum up, this is fantastic news since, with the release of the RLUSD stablecoin, we aim to be able to transfer XRP to Ethereum, which will increase our volume significantly. Then, from Ethereum, we want to send XRP to Binance, and so on so forth. From the standpoint of arbitrage trading, this is fantastic as well. This paves the way for a plethora of new DeFi capabilities, which in turn bodes well for the future of AMMS and other innovations that facilitate the trading of Ethereum tokens, their transfer to the XRPL, and the subsequent monetization of this process through various DeFi exchanges. More opportunities for new DeFi exchanges will also arise as a result of this. Therefore, the XRP community as a whole will benefit greatly from this. I truly believe the RLUSD stablecoin will really take off, and in principle, this might bring in billions of dollars on its own. If you're going to use the stable currency, I would really appreciate it if you could all hit that like button. However, I have something incredibly exciting to share with you about Japan. No one here is going to believe you when I tell you what that is. Additionally, alright, now we can get into the real Japanese news, the part that I know you've all been waiting for. There's a ton of interesting things here. To start, the chief executive officer of the largest bank in Japan has been vocal about rippling. In reality, Japanese culture is heavily focused on money. Interestingly, unexpectedly. Yes, we are considered somewhat progressive. Incidentally, I am originally from Japan, where the proportion of digital payments to total transactions is actually quite low at 19%. Consequently, it is somewhat of a national agenda to boost the proportion of digital payments, and the government actively encourages banks to innovate in order to achieve this goal. In order to build a new payments platform or infrastructure utilizing distributed ledger technology, we have teamed up with over 50 banks in Japan. This will essentially replace the current domestic payments system, which is known as the system. You can use it to send money across international borders too. SBI is the parent company of a large Japanese corporation. 50 separate banks banded together to use the XRPL and fix their financial problems. In addition, she says in this video that they will be implementing a lot of things related to international money transfers, with XRP being an integral part of that system. This is really interesting, guys, because Japan has one of the biggest economies in the world, and it seems like almost every bank there is planning to adopt the XRPL. This is the beginning of the mass adoption that we have all been hoping for, guys. Now listen up, Japan is actually the one running the show with this initiative. Using a variety of transactions, they demonstrate to the rest of the world how they are able to save billions of dollars, while also creating new avenues of income for the participating banks in that program. By that point, everyone else will be astounded and think, alright, this is obvious. There will be fireworks if we don't do this immediately. Greetings, all. Alright, this is going to begin in 2025, which coincides with when the bull run will really take off. You guys are going to go completely bonkers over that. My video would not have been seen without you. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.